Most people believe they're good at thinking, but in truth, very few actually are. A genuinely exceptional thinker is someone who's always developing and progressing. So, look around. How many people do you notice genuinely moving ahead in life? How many can you see overcoming one problem after another? And on the flip side, how many seem to be stuck in the same loop? How many are still wrestling with the exact same problems they faced years ago? Your ability to solve problems improves in direct proportion to how well you think. And strong thinking begins with clarity. A clear thought is precise, gets straight to the core of the matter, and follows a logical structure. You should be able to express it as a simple if-then statement. For instance, if you turn the tap, then water will flow. That's a clear thought. And it leads to clear, purposeful action. Like this. When you're thirsty, the thought, if I turn on the tap, I'll get water, leads you to act with intention. And when your action is intentional and based on clarity, you get straightforward feedback. When you test the tap, you'll immediately know if your thinking was correct. Water will either come out or it won't. That kind of direct feedback either validates or disproves your original thought. And that process helps sharpen your understanding of how the world really works. You'll either realize your thought was aligned with reality or learn it wasn't. And that realization nudges you closer to the truth. The more accurate your worldview becomes, the better your problem-solving gets. Let's look at someone who mastered this. Marcus Aurelius. He earned the name the last of the 5 good emperors of Rome and was remembered as a philosopher king. That kind of leadership was built on great thinking, and that thinking was made possible through clear thought. He trained himself to think clearly by developing a private philosophy, what we now call his meditations. In meditations, he lays out his thoughts logically, reflecting deeply on how his choices shape his outcomes. If you want to sharpen your thinking and become better at solving your own problems, following his example would be a wise move. Start organizing your thoughts. Strip away the ambiguity. Make them clearer by translating them into basic if-then logic. When your logic is sound, your thoughts follow suit. Clear thoughts lead to purposeful, well-directed action. Those actions create straightforward, unambiguous feedback. That feedback enhances your understanding of reality. And the better you understand reality, the more effective you become at solving problems. Here's a practical example. If I publish a how-to video with a philosopher's name in the title, then it'll get more than 100,000 views. That's a clear thought, built on logical cause and effect. That clarity leads me to take action. I'll go ahead and write and publish that video. Once it's live, I'll receive feedback, and we'll both see whether that thought holds up. Whether it turns out right or wrong, I'll walk away with a better understanding of how things work. And that understanding will bring me one step closer to solving my challenge of becoming a successful YouTuber. So, to sum it up, good thinking starts with clear thinking. And clear thinking starts by turning your ideas into precise, logical, unambiguous statements. Thanks for watching. If you found this valuable, give it a like, share it with someone who thinks deeply, and subscribe to Wisdomaze for more insights like this. Until next time, think clearly, act wisely.